Good morning. It is November 17th. Can you believe it? We are almost to Thanksgiving 2021. It is time for Good Morning Disney. I hope you guys are all having a great morning. I am on the phone with my mom yesterday, and she's talking about she's going somewhere for Thanksgiving, and she's talking about next week. And that's when it hit me. Thanksgiving is next week. Are you freaking kidding me? 2021. Nope. 2021. Where'd you go? Anyway, I hope you're having a great morning. I am. It's going to be a great day here in our household. We've got a lot to talk about. Yesterday's Good Morning Disney. You should check it out if you didn't get to watch it. To watch a team replay, chock full of Disney news and stuff. So much stuff. Business heavy show again today, 2 days in a row. I'm not business only. We don't talk only Disney business, but I can't miss this one. This is huge. It's the news of the day for sure. We're going to go over the list of stuff we're going to talk about. But first, let's say hi to everybody in chat. If you're watching live, thank you for being here live. Good Morning Disney. Not 5 days a week, but generally Monday through Friday. Fridays are a little rough because of work schedule. Generally Monday through Thursday, at least, hopefully sometimes on Friday, we go Good Morning Disney, 9:15 my time or so, 10:15 Eastern time or so. We're never exact. It's not work. It is what it is. And work sometimes gets in front of the line, right? So sometimes we're on time, sometimes we're not. I apologize for that. I know that annoys some people. It is what it is. It's all I can do. Good Morning Disney. Here we go. Again, yesterday's news was heavy on kind of the business side. We talked a lot about metaverse. Do you know what the metaverse is? If you don't, go to yesterday's show. We talked about it at length. Today, let's say hi to everybody who's live in chat. Hashtag Team Replay if you're watching on Team Replay. Hashtag Team Replay in the chat so I know you're there. Thank you so much for being there. But the people who are here live have the best interaction. If you see people in green, by the way, they're members of the channel like Francisco and Eileen. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's say hello to the people who are here live this morning. Hey, Jeff, when is it time to buy stock in the Green Bay Packers? My buddy Bill, who is now in his Tesla, driving cross country from the shores of Jersey all the way to, well, Texas. Going to stop by, see me and his sons in Texas. He is a stockholder of Green Bay. When is it time to buy stock in Green Bay? I say it would have been right maybe a day or two before they signed Reggie White back in the 90s. Because since then, they've been pretty elite with Reggie White and Brett Favre, and now Aaron Rodgers. They've been pretty elite for a while. Probably going to be the number one seed, or my Cowboys. Look out. That's a whole nother conversation. Francisco in the house, good morning to you. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using those emojis. I see Fulton in the house. Happy birthday to Mickey, he says. Welcome in, Fulton. Keith BDF is in the house. Thanks for being here, buddy. I really appreciate you. Nico the Greco, my mom. Dean the Turkey Lakester. Paul Engel now. Hey, Paul, what you doing? How is your day going? Does anyone here like mice? I mean, only Mickey. Nan's Global Kitchen. That makes me hungry. What do we got for the breakfast at Nan's? What's the breakfast of choice over at Nan's Global Kitchen? I need to know. For me, it's French toast and bacon, which is why I have this belly. Toby's back. Welcome back, Toby. I'm so glad to see you here. What's going on? Okay, so we've got news. Let's do like we did recently, like we did yesterday. I'm going to do more often. Give you the list. So if I run out of time, you'll know what at least a flavor of it. I'm going to end with the biggest one. So holiday menus. We've got the holiday menus out for the Festival of the Holidays over at Epcot. We're going to talk about that if we have time. All booked up. We've got a Disney resort that's not even open that is fully booked for 3 months. I hinted at that yesterday. Malee Mania is a new game that I said yesterday is coming out today. It's coming out today. We're going to talk about that a little bit more because eggs, bacon, and biscuits, says Nan. Nice. My wife is a biscuits and gravy kind of gal. Rob Buzz announced what's going on. Rob, the best voice in the Disney community right there. He's goals. What's going on, my man? I hope you're having a great day. Rock and Roller Coaster going to be shut down for a while. We'll talk about that real fast over at Hollywood Studios. Actually, I almost said Epcot. Lucasfilm shelved the Rian Johnson movies. We know all about that. But the big story of the day is Disney stock. Okay, so I get it. This is a Disney community show. You guys like Disney, heavy Disney parks. I like the business of a Disney. No apologies. I'm going to share what I think is exciting. This is an opportunity, everybody, okay? Though I am not a professional investment guy. You can use my link to get some free stock if you want. I got links in the description for both Webull and Robinhood. If you make appropriate deposits, about $100, they're going to give you free stock. If you use the link, they'll give me free stock too, of course. And you should buy Disney, in my never so humble opinion, for entertainment purposes only. We're only having fun, but you should. It's about 158 or so. When the show started, it was at 159. Kathy Wood is basically the new Warren Buffett. Okay. Kathy Wood, she's on my thumbnail, from ARK Invest, has basically disrupted investing in such a way. She's very very transparent. She wants you to know, hey, Will, hitchhiking bones in the house. She wants you to know what ARK Investments is doing with their money. She wants to tell the world where she's putting her money in investing. She's been buying Disney for a while, and she bought more. She said yesterday she's buying more this morning. So let's talk about this. Who am I? I'm just a guy who likes to buy stock when he can afford it and loves Disney. And I don't only buy Disney, I buy other things. But I was saying at the bottom, hey, Mickey sightings at the bottom during the pandemic when the market went down, it's time to buy. I did buy. I bought a bunch at under 100. Okay. Not bragging, just saying. I've still been buying, when you can. It's not a cheap stock. But I've been calling for 210, right? And 225. 210 the end of this year, 225 the end of next year is what I've been saying for about a year and a half. I'm not the only one. There are people who have a target for it at 225. It hit 210 earlier today or this year. So I'll call my prediction for 210 good, even though it's not going to end the year at 210. It hit 210, and it'll be at 225 in my never so humble opinion and others by the end of next year. Okay. Kathy Wood, I don't know what her target price is, but agrees. She's buying. Her ARK Invest is buying. She announced yesterday, you should be buying Disney. Jim Cramer, who you probably are more likely to know than Kathy Wood. He's more of a famous face. He's on CNBC's Mad Money. He's a little bit of a lunatic. I don't always agree with him. I'm not going to lie, but who always agrees with anybody, right? He has a trust, a charity trust that he buys stocks in. And he announced last night that they'll be buying at the open at under 160, 159. I think he was buying it at. Now, this is a long-term play. It's not going to be an instant up to 210, 225. But most people in the investment industries are buying Disney this morning or are calling for buying this morning and will be taking it to 225. A lot of them say there's no rush. A lot of them say it's going to be fairly stagnant towards the end of the year. I agree with that assessment. All of that to say, if you've been waiting for time to buy Disney, the door is knocking. For entertainment purposes only. Let's see what the others have said. Nan says the best foods at Food and Wine Festival, the steak at the Canadian Pavilion. I've heard that. I've not had it. Looking forward to the Festival of the Holidays. We're going to talk about the Festival of Holidays menu here shortly. And it's probably going to be the topic I end the show with because I'm excited about it. CNBC yesterday, we see new highs ahead for Disney shares and are buying more. This is from last night. This is written by Jim Cramer and somebody else. Shortly after the opening bell, we'll be buying 100 shares of Disney at roughly $158.69 per share. Following the trades, the charitable trust will own 500 shares of Disney, representing about 2% of their portfolio. I own about, 25 or something. I wish I owned that many. As noted previously, we expect shares to consolidate. Here's why. Streaming content, growing international expansion. Disney is going to double their international markets. For everyone they have, they're going to have another one here. They're doubling their international markets, and they're going to have local programming for those international markets in that language. That alone is going to spur growth. Parks and experiences rebound. We're going to talk about that. That second conversation, or one of the topics we're going to hit on is Galaxy's Edge, the hotel. It's not even open yet, and the first 3 months are sold out. Do I need to say that again? Galaxy's Edge Star Wars Experience Hotel. It's a resort. It's like, hey, Orlando guy, what's going on, buddy? It's like a cruise, right? It's a cruise style vacation. You don't just go for one day, you go for multiple days. You get dressed up if you want to. You get it's an immersive, expensive experience. Most people in the Disney YouTube community that I heard and I saw said, oh, it's too expensive. And it is expensive. I'm not making fun of how it's very expensive. It's too expensive for me and my family. We tried. We thought about it. We didn't have it. We don't have it. We don't have money. It's full for the first 3 months. It's not even open. That's what we're talking about, Will. But it's full for the first 3 months. Now, as an investor, does that make you happy or sad? Parks and experiences are going to rebound. They are. In the recent Thursday, I think, Wednesday, whatever it was, investors call, the only area that didn't do well in the Disney platform of companies was the Disney parks. And we're just coming out of a pandemic. That's why. Bottom line, new highs are ahead. While we believe each of these dynamics will help create a floor in the stock, which I think is about 155, just my opinion, we see the shares ultimately being propelled to a new all-time highs by management's increased focus on creating a flywheel, one of my favorite words, around the company's world-class content. I'm not going to read this whole article. You can find it. It's on cnbc.com. Search Cramer and Disney. It'll pop up. They think it's going to an all-time high, which would be over 210. A lot of people are predicting 225. I'm just telling you, if you've been thinking about getting into stocks, if you've been wanting to buy Disney stock, for me, I like to buy stocks, and I like to buy stocks that I think are aggressive. I buy dividend stocks, and I buy stocks that I think will grow in value. I buy those two kinds of stocks. And when I feel like I've made money, I move it into Disney. That's kind of like my 401k. It's where I put my safe money. I don't think Disney's going away ever. I don't. I know they're not. I'm not going to say they're going to be here forever. They're going to outlive me. Let's put it that way. So when I'm comfortable with my winnings, my earnings on a stock, I move it over to Disney. Okay. I did that with AMC. I did that with, the cruises. I used to own some cruises. I own Norwegian, and I owned, not Royal, the other one. And when I was happy with the profits, I moved it into Disney stock. Does that make sense? Also, Peloton, we mentioned yesterday, had a nice bump. There's more articles. There's more rumors that Disney might buy Peloton. I don't know if it's just authors putting out stuff or Disney's really looking at it. I do think it would work. All right, let's get caught back up in chat. Hey, howdy, hey. This is my buddy, the Orlando guy. I'm glad you're here. Star Cruiser is not cheap. Well, yeah, it's, again, we wanted to. When we're DVC, we're Disney Vacation Club members. Me and my family are. And so they sent us, like they did to everybody else, hey, do you want to get in first? And we really wanted to. Just don't have it. I don't have the money. We couldn't quite pull it off. And I mean, we could have done it, but it would have been, from where we budget our vacation money, it would have meant this trip and this trip and this trip. Just wasn't enough for us. But I will someday. I hope. I gotta make some more money. I'm very interested to see the blogs and feedback on the Star Cruiser from guests. It's on my Disney bucket list. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I cannot wait. When Disney gets to 2,000 a share, they'll probably do a 2-for-1 split. 2,000 a share. So I had a friend who freaked out when they hit 200 and was thinking they were going to split. It doesn't really matter anymore, Keith and everybody else. Like, you can buy fractional shares. I bought like one share of Apple. This is over a year ago, and it pays dividends. And so they'll pay me a dividend. I think I got a quarter. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I got a quarter on somebody. It might've been Apple on a dividend. So now and it happens like every quarter. So I went from one share to 1.004 shares. So you can buy fractional stocks. If you want to buy Tesla and it's at 2,000 today, and you want to buy Tesla and you only got $20, you can buy $20 worth of Tesla. So the splits don't really matter anymore. So I don't know. People definitely buy when it gets, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to dive into that. That's kind of stock stuff, but Disney won't go away in part due to acquisitions. Yeah. I mean, exactly. Star Wars, Marvel, Fox. Exactly. Nan says, I love Disney stocks. I can kick myself in the butt. I had 40 and sold them when the stocks were at 32. Oh, did you really, Nan? Ouch. Wow. So 32 times 150 would be times 5. So times 5.5. Yeah. You would have 5.5x your money there, my darling. Oh, ouch. Sorry to hear that. Anyway, so I think it's time, guys. I am not a professional investor. This is not what this show's about. I'm a Disney fan who does like to invest. I do have a channel called The Animated Investor. I haven't put much content on there lately. I probably need to. Yeah, right, Will? Nan, why'd you sell? I'd be interested to know why you sold. Maybe you just needed some money at the time. I don't know. Maybe that's personal. I shouldn't ask that. But did you think it was going to go down is what I'm really looking for. So again, this is just for entertainment purposes only. You need to do your own research. Don't risk money you don't have that it's available to be lost. But yeah, this is the time. You'll remember in a year and a half this show. If you remember in a year and a half this show, we'll see how it goes. But it's going to go up. Anyway, so again, Kathy Wood from ARK Invest and Jim Cramer from Mad Money, who I consider very different kinds of investors, are both saying it's time. And that's why I thought I would mention that. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. Let's get moving. Yes, man in the house. Hi, I'm from South Korea. I wonder if today is the right time to buy stocks. Yes, man, it is. In my never so humble opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Yes, 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 yes. Jim Cramer, CNBC. More importantly, in my opinion, Kathy Wood from ARK Invest both came out yesterday and said today's the day. And I would agree with that. Rock and roller coaster. Let's talk about that. The refurb. You guys like this ride? I've only been on it, I think, twice. I didn't really expect to love it the first time I went on it. Boy, was I wrong. What a great ride. I've always wanted to think that they would refurbish this ride. Here's what Jeff would do. You know, you put on your CEO hat. If Jeff was, that's me, Dole Whip. If Jeff was the CEO of Disney, one of the things I would do was a rock and roller coaster refurb, and I would change it up. I don't know how hard logistically this would be. I suspect it wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be easy, but I would make it like a tour. Like you've got Muse this month on Rock and Roller Coaster, and you've got, I don't know, the Rolling Stones this month, and you got Bon Jovi this month. And, you know, I was thinking, I don't know, if for 6 weeks at a time or for 2 months at a time, you had an overlay that was a different band and you pumped in different music, how freaking awesome would that be? You don't have to change the track. You can keep the lighting. Obviously, the lighting is easy to manipulate. You change the music and you change the story. You might have to do something with that front space there where you got Aerosmith talking, but that's where the controversy is. I'm not going to get into it, but that's where the stuff is that they want to fix anyway. Maybe you get them on screen. Maybe people promote so Muse is going on a worldwide tour. 30 Seconds to Mars is going on a worldwide tour. Taylor Swift is going on a worldwide tour. Maybe she comes in and she films something. Maybe they come in for one day live. They do it. You get lucky. You find out who it is. You know, there's so many ways to make that work, you know, and then maybe they go over to Epcot and do a little show. Boom. And then Rock and Roller Coaster has a new theme every 6 weeks or every month or whatever. Nan says, I sold it because the company I was working for was going under and we all, so you need the money. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, that's understandable. I was wondering if you thought maybe the business was going to go down. I mean, you said in 99 and it was certainly moving up at that time. But anyway, in profitability, Disney is among Microsoft, airlines, cruise lines, and utilities as profitable stocks. I mean, Disney's one of the Dow 30, you know. When Disney goes up, the Dow goes up. When Disney goes down, the Dow goes down. Anyway, let's get to this conversation this article, I should say, InsideTheMagic.net. ITM, Disney reveals lengthy rock and roller coaster refurb. Do you guys like my idea? Do you think that would be too insane to change it up that much? Here's what they're saying. It's been a while. I like that. You get a little stain. It's been a while since we saw the facade of a rock and roller coaster starring Aerosmith revealed, and it's been under refurb for quite some time. There's a picture. The biggest draw that the attraction has begins at the entryway with the upside down coaster, which is a track that leads you to the front of the attraction queue. Their guests are typically greeted with massive rose red guitar that has you wondering what kind of coaster you're about to ride. For months, the facade has been covered by scrim as Disney reworked the look, but it's once again available to guests to see, enjoy, and take photos in front of. And there she is. It wasn't the best article to read there, but anyway, you can see it is what it is. I've always thought they can make this more fresh by making it related to active bands concert tours. I just think it would work. Makes a lot of sense to me. What say you? Let me know what you think. Anyway, that's happened over at Rock and Roller Coaster. It's a great ride. We talked about this yesterday. It's brand new out today. Walmart and Amazon are profitable stocks too. Well, those are definitely blue chips, no doubt, buddy. Quartz. This is everywhere, though. You can find it. Well, it's not everywhere, but it's a few places. We talked about it yesterday. Disney's new mobile game shows the influence of Nintendo's crossover strategy. Wait, what? Let's talk about it. A new game will allow fans to put Disney characters like Elsa from Frozen against Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. We talked about this yesterday. Hey, LSU mom, I need to look into buying Disney stock. You do. Might diversify and sell some Exxon. Exxon's a great one. They are a blue chip dividend stock. I don't own any. I will be owning some. They're one of the longest. They're royalty in the dividend world. It's kind of scary to have all your eggs. Very true. Very true. You don't want to all be in one place. So are you only in Exxon? Is that what you're saying? Exxon pays a good dividend. Disney used to. Anyway, a new game. Well, we just talked about that. Bringing the video games. The cross-pollination of characters typically only encountered at Disney theme parks. Disney Melee Mania was developed by somebody in Singapore based at the company that's called Mighty Bear Games. We talked about this yesterday, and it's coming exclusively to Apple Arcade subscription service for Apple Mobile. So if you've got a Apple, this is how you play. Fans will compete with arcade-style Disney Pixar champions in a fun and frenzied all-out brawl to survive the chaotic melee and stay in the spotlight. It sounds a lot like a battle royal game where you are one of these Disney characters. Disney's leveraging the cross-marketing opportunities of its characters. Disney has supported character mashup games in virtual reality through titles like Marvel Powers United VR for the Oculus. Head in the game, Disney and Pixar's Holo Arena awaits. So you put on your little, let me turn off the volume. We'll see without volume. You put on your hat, your mask, and you join in the arena. And you're one of these characters, and you battle it out. I'm Anna, I'm Mickey, I'm Maleficent. And you go to town. It's not my kind of thing, I'm not going to lie, but I work with kids and they're going to love this stuff. Let me get back to the chat real fast. I would buy some Disney, but I'm heavily weighted in American Express and growth funds. You're in growth. So growth is, in my never so humble opinion, for entertainment purposes, value only, over the next month or two, growth is going to be a tough place to be. I'm transferring some of my growth stuff into dividend things. I've been buying as many cheap, high yield dividends as I can. I'm very new to the dividend world, but I'm having fun trying to grow that. Ideally, I would get enough dividend stocks to pay for a Disney trip every year. Ideally. Right now, my dividends pay me about $225 a year, so I'm nowhere close yet. But I'm trying, and I'm hopeful Disney will start paying its dividend again, too. LSU says, yes, owning an Exxon at the moment, inherited. Oh, good for you. Wow, what a blessing. Inherited from your grandfather who worked for Exxon all his life. Wow. Well, Exxon is not a place that I'm looking to add Exxon to my portfolio. I do not have any right now. They are definitely a company that I think does a great job making money. Petroleum companies may be expanding into electric fast charge stations at their gas stations since Ford and GM are switching. Yeah, I think that if there's a worldview that petroleum is going away, that's short-sighted. I think it's never going to happen in my lifetime. I think the EV, electrical vehicle world, is a place to invest. And I think I hope to own a Tesla here in the hopefully not too distant future. But petrol's not going away. Oh, wow, that looks interesting. The game, right? Doesn't it? LSU Mom? Yeah. And by the way, welcome back. Long time no see. I'm so glad you're here. So anyway, that's the story on that. Boy, I can't believe the time. We're running a little short. We already talked about this a little bit, staying on the business side of it. We're all booked up, people. Disney's most expensive resort is already booked months before it opens. Again, we talked about it, but let's talk about this article. It's from travelawaits.com. Star Wars enthusiasts have been eagerly following the development of the new Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel at Walt Disney Resorts for some time. Just how excited are they? Disney recently announced the Galactic Star Cruiser will open March 1st. Now, however, just weeks after that announcement, Galactic Star Cruiser is already booked solid at least through June 22nd. Can I explain that one more time? They announced that the first day you could go is March 1st. They have not made sales public yet, with just the Inner Sanctum DVC and I'm sure others being offered reservations. They're booked up through, what was it, June 22nd. Orlando guy, thank you, buddy. I meant to do it this Sunday. I've had some stuff going on. We're back. It's back. We're back this Sunday. I meant to do it this Sunday. I don't know what had happened this Sunday. My wife got a little sick and my daughter was in Hawaii. Everything's been changing, but I expect now that we're getting to the holidays for the rest of the year to be calm. Shouldn't say that out loud, right? You never know. But if you don't know what we're talking about, Richard's talking about Creator Talk. Creator Talk Live is a Sunday show. Here, Richard, I've been thinking about doing it on weekdays. I've been hinting at it a little bit. I mean, I don't have as much. Mornings are harder than they used to be, and evenings are getting easier than they have been. So I might start doing Creator Talk Live a couple times a week in the evening. I'm not sure. The hard part really would be stepping on some friends' toes, because there's so many in this Disney community. There's people going live every night, but I can't worry about everybody. But thank you for saying that, buddy. I coming soon, including this Sunday night. And if you don't know what Creator Talk Live is, guys, where we talk about how to grow on YouTube, how to have fun on YouTube, how to grow on your Instagram. Orlando guy's got a great YouTube channel. He does. Well, my channel is different than his. He does things that are Orlando-centric. It's a great channel. You should check it out. But we all talk about how we can what I learn and what he learns, and we bring it together and try to Make it better. Wednesday night might be great time. Wednesday night's a good night for me. It might happen. It might happen. Friday, well, I don't want to go through that right now, but it's happening shortly, and it might even be happening this week. I haven't been live much at all. I haven't been creating content over the past like 6 weeks at all. Since I've been back from my trip, we went to Arkansas in early October, I guess. So it's been a good 6 weeks, 5 weeks since I've not been creating on a consistent basis. Just, I always take a break in October, but this stuff has been happening, but break time is over. Anyway, let's get to the holiday menu, shall we? I think we've been bouncing around a little bit today. But I want to get to this. Disney shares its menus for the 2021 Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. I love the Festival of Holidays. I want to go back so bad. The last time I was there, it rained. We didn't have the full experience. I had a great experience, but I want to do it badly again. Look at this picture, by the way. Gotta love the gingerbread man. I love the holidays. I love holiday treats. But might be one of my favorite things about the holidays. Anyway, let's just get to it. I can read you all this stuff, but I want to talk about some of the things that you can expect if you go to this. All right. So from the donut box, which is going to be next to Test Track, it says here, pumpkin cake donut with pumpkin spice icing. And I need to know what you want. When I read these, let me know which one sounds best to you. Holiday donut with coconut and crisp pearls. What? Little mouth watering there. Chocolate peppermint donut. Eggnog cream-filled donut with cinnamon icing and crumbled ginger snap cookies. I guess I'm getting a little older. When I was younger, I didn't like eggnog. I think I'm starting to like it. Gingerbread milkshake? Yes, please. Gingerbread stout? Yes, please. Gingerbread milkshake with whipped cream vodka? I mean, I'm not a big vodka guy, but I'd give that a try. I wonder if they'll be doing the cookie stroll again. I don't know. I haven't heard about that. Maybe it'll be in this article. I've never done that. That looks so fun. Someday. Holiday hearth desserts that's near the port of entry. Red velvet mini bundt cake with cream cheese icing, salted caramel spaceship earth cookie, salted caramel. Get in my mouth. Peppermint bark mouse crunch gingerbread cookie, part of the holiday cookie stroll. LSU mom, there it is. There it is. I should have just figured it would be here. So yes, there's your answer. The holiday cookie stroll. The first one will be gingerbread cookie. Hot cocoa, cinnamon apple cider. I love that. Cocoa candy cane. Yum. Anybody? Overall, the holiday sweets and treats, which is also near the port of entry. Peppermint sundae exclusive redemption cookie, part of the holiday cookie. So if you do it all, you do the whole thing. This is where you get your freebie. Hot cocoa, chocolate peppermint shake featuring Twinings peppermint cheer tea. My daughter loves the twinning stuff. Yay is right? Cookies. LSU mom and me, we need to go. I'm not going this year. Next year, we need to do the cookie stroll together. Wouldn't that be fun? I would love to meet you and do that. That would be so much fun. And you can help me eat my cookies. Coquita beer. I don't know what that is. S'mores black lager. Ugh, that sounds like tar. Hot cocoa with assorted alcoholic cordials. Can't even talk. Beer flight. Chocolate peppermint shake featuring the tea again. Chestnuts and good cheer holiday kitchen near the Disney Traders. Cinnamon glazed almonds, cinnamon glazed cashew, cinnamon glazed pecans. I love pecans. Fire roasted chestnuts roasting. American Heritage Gourmet hot cocoa, TG Lee eggnog, sweet nutty stout. Yes, please. TG Lee eggnog with peanut butter. Oh, ready? TG Lee eggnog with peanut butter whiskey. I would love that. I don't drink much, but that might make me an alcoholic. Melakaliki Maka is near the port of entry, and they've got Kahlua pork with Okinawa purple sweet potatoes and mango salad. Yum. Mom says she'll take anything cinnamon glazed. Me too, Ma. Me too. Lomi salmon with tomatoes, onions. Lomi is just fun to say. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Haupia, which is Hawaiian coconut pudding with candied macadamia nuts. I don't know if I said it right, but boy, that sounds good. Hawaiian pale wheat ale, sparkling pineapple wine, and melon breeze with spice rum. They also have coconut pineapple cake with Dole Whip, midnight lager in Nairobi, coffee dark beer. Yum. Refreshment port near Canada's got Coquita soft serve waffle cone, turkey poutine, cranberry hard cider, pumpkin spice ginger cocktail, coquita soft serve with spiced rum. Uncle Mike TV's, and that's what's going on, buddy. Hope you're having a great morning. Yukon Holiday Kitchen's got, I'm not going to finish this whole list, am I? It's going to go long. In Canada, it's got seared scallops. It's got beef bourguignon. I don't know how to say it. Maple bouche de Noël. That's maple mousse and cranberry roll. I should make a whole show. Should we just do a whole show on this? I feel like we should do a whole show on this. Yukon's got a whole list. L'Aquim Holiday Kitchen between France and Morocco's got a whole list. Tangerine Cafe's got flavors of Medina. Bavaria Holiday Kitchen in Germany's got a whole list. Las Posadas Holiday Kitchen in Mexico's got a whole list. Shiwasu Holiday Kitchen in Japan's got a whole list. Lotus Blossom Cafe's got a couple things. Tuscany Holiday Kitchen. We got to read the Italian, right? Tuscany Holiday Kitchen in Italy's got mezzalune croccante. I hope I'm saying that right. Crispy half moon breaded mozzarella filled ravioli with pomodoro sauce. I love pomodoro sauce. Oh. Ravioli, shrimp ravioli, and scampi sauce with white wine, garlic, lemon zest, and parsley. Bombolina alla cioccolata nocciola. I'm sure that's all wrong. Chocolate-filled Italian donut with chocolate, hazelnut spread, and powdered sugar. I love Italian food so much. Oh, did I sound like Bane right there? I don't know why I sound like Bane right there. Pinot Grigio, Chianti, Prosciutto, sparkling red wine, Moscato, Italian white sangria with Prosecco. Probably pronouncing half these wrong. Italian red sangria with Cabernet Sauvignon, Italian margarita with tequila and limoncello. I love limoncello. And then a Pilsner. That's a lot going on at Italy. Then you got a whole bunch of stuff at the American holiday table. La Marche de Noël Holiday Kitchen in France has got a whole bunch of stuff. Funnel cake near the American Pavilion and Joffrey's cookie and tea. I could read the whole list forever. It could probably be a whole show. Maybe it will be. I don't know. I've got classes Friday, so maybe I'll tape a show just about all of that. So there you go. We're going to close it up. Time to buy Disney stocks. If you want to start, if you're brand new, you don't have an account over on Webull yet, you don't have an account over on Robinhood yet, check in the description. There's a link. Click on the link. It's a referral link. If you deposit, I think it's $100. They're going to give you a couple free stocks. They're going to give me a couple free stocks. I've got about 12 Levi stocks for free I haven't paid for that they've given me because people have clicked my link. And other people have gotten free stocks too. I've got more than just those 12. Trust me, if you want to start investing, now is the time. It's been easier than ever. I do it on my phone. It's easy. It's secure. If you're ready to start, $100 deposit won't get you a whole Disney stock yet because it's about $158 today this morning. But there's plenty of other things you can invest in if that's not your play. If you want to get started in Disney, now's the time. Link below. You can just email me and I'll send it to you direct if you want. Trust me. No, don't trust me. I'm not a professional. Do your own research. But I'm telling you, many people, including me, think now is the time to buy some Disney. It's about 155 to 165 over the next couple of weeks, and it's going to go to 210 and 225 long term, in my never so humble opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Holiday menus are out at Disney. Rock and Roller Coaster refurb is out. So much going on. Malee Mania is brand new today on your Apple Arcade subscription device game. It looks pretty fun. Not my style. I'm not a shoot 'em up kind of guy game, but people are going to love it. What am I forgetting? What's the other story we talked about? Oh, and the Galactic Star Cruiser obviously is full. It's not even open to the public yet. The first 3 months are booked. Solid. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jeff Bates. Dole Whip Dad is the channel. Hashtag Team Replay if you watched all the way to the end. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys who were in green, thank you so much for being members. Creator Talk Live is coming back this Sunday, and it might be a couple nights on the weekends or weekdays. I'm not sure if I'm just going to. My schedule doesn't allow for scheduling stuff out, but I might just pick a night and just go with it, and I might just do it when I can. So watch for that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Team Replay or live. I love every single one of you. Got some work to do, and I think I might go somewhere fun today, so we might have a vlog for you. We'll see how that goes. LSU mom, Uncle Mike, my mom, everybody who's been hanging out. Appreciate you. Have the best day ever. Have fun storming the castle. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.